Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Yalik, and we are in the midst of an attack. These tribes, I will be honest with you are not spectacular, and that honestly has brought me back to kind of the point where I started from, which is just straight improv on player basis, and that's not a terrible thing. Okay, and okay. Not a terrible thing, because I've been using all kinds of troop compositions to beat various styles of player base, and it's kind of been, it's been okay. It's been kind of fun. Last couple of days, given the tribes that we have, just been sort of doing whatever seems to work. Alright, we really want Bullet to get grabbed here. Would be great. There it is. Okay, perfect. So, Bullet has been grappled and have some GBE to work with. The rifles have taken a beating, and that is unfortunate. But Bullet is over there doing his gig, and that will hopefully absorb a bunch of the damage on that side of this base. Gonna go here, gonna go like that, gonna go like that, gonna taunt again, and that should get the rocket launcher. Perfect. Bullet is not probably gonna survive much longer because he's got two boom cannons focused on him, and behind that there's a hot pot, so yay. But what we're really hoping for, and Bullet's dead. So what we're really hoping for here is just enough time to clear out, in particular, the hot pot and like the flamethrower, and we're just going to clear out a little bit of space next to this HQ. If we can do that, then we can free snipe the HQ, and at that point we're pretty well golden. And I think that's now, actually. The mortar might be an issue. We'll see, but I have some critters. On the bright side, shield is down. That's always a good thing. Bunch of critters there, so the mortar will focus on them, and mortars fire slowly, so that's looking pretty good for me. Kind of a race at this point. Whoever can beat the clock, and looks like that's gonna be me. So that was you can look over here, he has 5 ice, 2 of them boosted. That was a 5-2 base. With Bullet RCZM, kind of non-standard, but that's pretty much been par for the course for the last couple days. This morning I started with, oh god, I used Warriors, I used RZCM, I used HRCZM, I used RCZM with Bullet, I did a Bullet Heavy Zuga hit. It's just been kind of, given these tribes, which are not particularly heavy to the offensive side, no pun intended over here with the heavy life leech, these are kind of weak tribes. Medkit healing is okay, not spectacular. Power Stone chance is okay. Never going to complain about that, but it doesn't help you in an attack. Headquarters health 75%. That's beefy, not an advantage. And then flamethrower damage up here. These tribes are not, they're pretty well balanced. They're not overpowered one way or another way. They don't really, a lot of it doesn't even factor in, like heavy life leech. If you're, whatever, I'm not even going to get into it. But, so that sort of like neutralizes the game again. Yeah, the offensive side versus the defensive side. So I've gone back to using pretty much whatever I can find that works against player bases, and I'm okay with that. I don't hate that. A lot of players get annoyed because it's not overpowered in favor of the offense. Well, did it need to be? Not necessarily. I feel like these tribes are actually pretty good for grounding us. Like, for the last crab, we had fantastic tribes, plus 50% GPE, minus 50% smoke cost, and plus 50% Zuka health. I mean, that was insane. So the previous tribe cycle before this was on the weakish side. This is also on the weakish side. Just remember, this is how the game was played for a very long time. And, always having things made easy for you is, that's not the game. So, get out there, improvise, do different stuff, do weird stuff. Whatever you think will work, learn how to read bases and find a weakness and find a spot that you can attack from and figure out how to get there, and you can beat people. And to me, that is still fun. So anyway, I enjoyed that. That was a pretty good hit. I thought that was a pretty good read, and if you can read a base like that, and if you can hit a base like that, you can break down just about anyone. So that's what I've got for you tonight. Like, blah blah blah, subscribe, blah blah blah, you know how it goes, blah blah blah. I will catch you later. Have a great night.